My husband and I were just working on some Amazon review videos, and he just explained something that is what I thought was super knowledgeable. We figured we want to actually show you these two tools and exactly what he would do with them for those of you that would need help as far as the piston and the bearings go.
So you measure the crankshaft. Say this is where your bearing sits on your crankshaft. What you do is you set this dial gauge, the bore gauge here, you'll set it in here and zero it, okay? So as you can tell, I already did it. Next is, say you want to check for clearances in a bearing. This one doesn't have a bearing in it, but I can still show you, say there's a bearing in there and you want to check it for clearances. What you do is you'll slide it in here, and as you can tell on the dial gauge, it's a couple thousandths off, which is perfect because that's what you want for clearances in your oil.
This is how you get a super precise measurement, you guys.
So, and you can also use this tool to check these to make sure they're not out of round. So you keep it as level as you can and you spin it, which it's just me shaking there, I'm sure, but you spin it and it'll tell you if these are egg shaped and need replaced.
And to show you an example of what you don't want, we'll show you real quick. Obviously this isn't a bearing, but this is to show you a very bad example of what measurements you don't want.
So say this is your cylinder, you slide this in the cylinder. It's zero. But say you rotate this tool and you see how it keeps going.
It's very bad.
To stay within 4 thousandths, I would assume.
So like right about there, you see how it's going around? That's a bad example.
So you want it to stay in a tighter area here when you spin it. So say this was your cylinder, you would have to have the engine board. The bore is egg shaped. To actually check your bore also is you would measure your skirt on your piston with a micrometer. So you'll measure your skirt and then you do the same thing. You'd set it in here, set zero. Just an example, and then you'd slide this in your bore and you would see what your difference in size was, and when you rotate it, you'd know if it's egg shaped.
And this is how you're going to get your most precise measurements. If you guys have any more questions, leave them down in the comments below because we want to hear them.